Hi, my name is Kishore Deshmukh and I am from Pune, India, and I graduated from Pune University.
I'm Ashwin. I'm from Chennai, India, and I graduated from Anna University.
I'm Nihab Jain. I'm from Lucknow, India, and I graduated from Princeton. Yeah, so searching for the best game development universities in the US, I stumbled upon the Princeton review, and I was ranked as one of the top game development universities over here. So yeah, so that's where I first heard about FIEA, and then talked to some alumni, some other industry people, and yeah, I came to know that FIEA is one of the best.
I'm researching for the game development universities. I stumbled upon the same Princeton review list, and I noticed a trend that FIEA always maintained a consistent position rather than just going down and going up on things. So I like that. That okay, it's ranked every year at a consistent second position.
The biggest factor for me to choose FIEA was the faculty. Paul and Tom both have tremendous experience in game industry, and along with that, the curriculum is very project oriented. So I knew that okay, I'll get hands-on experience in practical knowledge rather than being a bookworm and having just theoretical stuff.
Feedback from the alumni, apart from the faculty's tremendous experience. When I spoke to other colleges alumni, they were vehemently against me going there. They said, please don't apply to this college. And when I spoke to FIEA alumni, everyone was positive. Everyone said this would be the best experience of your life. So that helped me make my decision. Also, I found that FIEA was more open-minded. That I am not a computer science background. I have no exposure to computer science, but it was still open-minded enough to accept my application rather than
some of the universities
which
demanded
they bluntly
to be,
rejected. They said
because he was from an electronics background.
I'm from electronics, so they bluntly said you can't give it. So don't apply. So
For me, choosing FIEA over STEM was like there are a lot of projects being done, and we get a lot of experience in a very less amount of time. And apart from that, the technologies that we can work on are directly provided to the students. So that is also a plus point that you get to work on a higher end of technologies as compared to means they are also provided in other as well, but still FIEA was a preference for the amount of projects and technology we work on.
Application process, we had to submit a portfolio, preferably with examples of our C++ codes, previous C++ projects and assignments. Games would be preferred. And then a pretty simple and familiar application like any other master's university, which required us to submit our GRE and TOEFL scores.
yeah, same portfolio piece, and then scores like a GRE TOEFL score. The portfolio should have at least one C++ score. It need not be games, but it can be anything. But as long as that's C++.
In fact, I'd say that the communication which we had over here with FIEA and with UCS International Department, that was much more simpler, much more
responsive.
Yeah, much more responsive than other universities who just send you an automated reply that okay, we will reply back to you in 15 days, and they never do. So FIEA always responded on time and responded personally rather than sending an auto-generated mail. So there was a sort of comfort level there during the application process. Finding roommates wasn't that tough. Sarah, you made us you made a Facebook group for all the students who had been accepted at FIEA. So it was relatively easy to find the other Indians who were going to do the same program. So yeah, we met and we discussed that okay, we'll take a home together. Finding the actual apartment was a bit tricky since there are not many cheap places near the campus. But yeah, we finally found one place which is good. It's just 10-15 minutes walk from here, so it's really convenient.
Well, I found my roommates through the Facebook group. It was very useful to get in touch with people, to get in touch with people whom you're going to spend the next 2 years with. And yeah, I made good friends there. And I found my roommates through the Facebook group. We couldn't find anything close by, but one of my roommates has a car, so it's relatively easier for me to commute.
In India, we usually have groups prepared before getting the admit itself. So for each university, we have groups like 2015 batch, spring 2015, fall 2015. So I found one group, UCF fall 2015. I went through that group. There were a lot of Indians, around 60. But then later on, we came to know that FIEA is apart from the main campus. So after that, your group helped us, which was good. Then we found roommates as well as the places.